Hi.
Hi, everybody. We're live. Shield Maiden and I are here live. We
Hi,
have a
everyone.
special treat for you. Excuse me, Mandy. So, I have a guest, as you see, and I will introduce her after we do a little something. Um, but first, I want to say our prayer. And I also want to say that I know a lot has come down today.
Look at that light.
I know I have this bright light
It's the
behind me.
orb. It
Oh
is.
my
It's
God.
yeah, it's in front of you. No, it's gone now.
Here, let me move.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know a lot has come down, but I feel in my heart that this is actually going to be a positive, except for the poor women who are pregnant today and can't get anything done.
I know.
But but in the long run, it's going to be good because it's going to cause the Democrats to go out and vote, which means we'll be able to finally get some things done in the Senate and the House. So I sort of reacted when I first heard it this morning, even though we were all expecting it. But it is
Yeah.
going to work. It'll rile women up. Women,
Oh,
unite and
yeah.
vote
Yeah.
blue.
Ooh, careful. Watch out. A
Yeah, when
woman
women
scorned.
rise up, watch out.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
Mandy.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I'm going to say a
And
little
I love it in
prayer.
America. You don't shut up. You don't just lay down and sit back and take it. You stand up and you
We
shout
stand
about
up.
it. Yeah.
That's right, because our
Yeah.
democracy depends on it.
Yeah, I can't believe they've done this to you.
So I'm going to ask for the spirit of light and love's protection. I invoke our guides and divine angels for healing energy for our group. Please tell us what we need to hear. Heal us with your light of love. Help us spread all that is good for us and the world. Together we say Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so Mandy has some things to tell us during our interview, but for right now, we're going to sing a song. Okay. I
I,
just got a note from Jay, and he's on as well. Um,
I, I know.
yeah, I did get the not. I didn't get a notification, but he just wrote. Okay, let me close off
Hmm.
some of these. Oh yeah, I did get. I finally got the notification just now. Okay, all right. So now we don't have people here yet. Shall we start?
Mm.
And as they come in, they'll hear us singing.
Well, I don't know really. We could just talk about stuff. I mean, it's pointless if there's nobody to listen to us.
I know no one's here yet,
No
but
one's here.
I'm sure people will come. Uh, well, let's see. I was just looking at the message. Okay, so for people will be watching the replay,
They will watch the replay. Yeah.
so I would say we should go on with our show.
Okay, let's do this.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay, we are ready. We are ready.
we're ready. Okay, turn it on. That'd be a good start.
Okay. Oh, I have to get back to my channel. Okay, so I can see the chat. Okay.
Is there anyone there yet?
No one's here yet. No one's here yet, but they will be.
They will.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Mm. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother
Mother
Mary comes
Mary,
to me, speaking
speaking
words
words of
of
wisdom,
wisdom,
let
let
it
it
be.
be. And in my hour of
My
darkness,
hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, Speaking
Speaking
words
words
of
of
wisdom, let
wisdom,
it
let it
be.
be. Let it
Let it
be.
be, let it be, let it
Let it be.
be, let it be.
Whisper words of
Words of
wisdom, let
wisdom,
it
let it
be.
be. Now the
And
cats
when the broken hearted
are
people
people living
living in the
in the
world
world
agree,
agree.
there will be an
Let
answer, let it be.
it be.
For though they may be parted,
There is still a chance that they will see.
there
There will
will
be an
be an
answer. Let
answer,
it
let it
be.
be.
Let
Let
it
it be,
be.
let
Let
it
it be.
be, let
Let
it
it
be,
be. Yeah, let
let
it
it
be.
be. Yeah, there
There
will
will
be
be an
an answer,
answer. Let
let
it
it
be.
be.
And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that
Light that
shines on
shines
me.
on me, shine until tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
let it
let
be.
it be.
I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary
Mother
to
Mary goes to me, speaking
me.
words of
Words
wisdom.
of wisdom, let it be, let it
Let
be,
it be, let
let
it
it
be,
be, let it
let it
be,
be,
let
let
it
it be.
be. There will be an
Answer,
answer,
let it
let it
be.
be, let it be, let
Be,
it
let it
be,
be,
let it
let it
be,
be, let it be.
there will be
There will
an
be an
answer,
answer,
let it
let
be.
it be. That was okay, wasn't it?
Hey, we did our best.
We did.
And our best is good enough. We had fun.
So yeah, it was all right.
So I guess we could come back live at 2.
I
I'm just looking
don't
for
know
the
what you
oh,
want to
there we
do.
go. We have some chatters in here.
Oh,
You wanna
do we?
go to our channel, Mandy, so you can see the, people that are here?
Yeah, I can see.
For some
Ash
reason oh, there
AB.
they are?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hello to
Hey.
Ashi and Avi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying our voices are nice.
Thank
Uh,
you. Yeah.
okay, we're going to have an interview, and then we will have readings, free readings. So um, we will do
Wants
you
to know
after
what
the
his
interview.
neighbor thinks of him.
Pardon?
Wants to know what his neighbor thinks of him or her. I don't know. Is it thinks of her?
Well, we can do that later for sure. We're going to have an interview first. I have a guest, beautiful guest that has interesting things to tell us. So I just have, actually, I have 5 questions for Mandy. So, first off, Mandy and I met in, I guess we met in Jay's chat, didn't we?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw you and you gave such good readings that I wanted you on my show. And plus, I found out that she loves singing. We found out we like a lot of the same songs. So,
Yeah, and we've lived in the same places as well, same areas. And we've lived in the
oh,
same
yes, we
place.
have lived in some of the same places. We just found out we have so much in common. But
Yeah.
anyway, I do want to ask you, Mandy, what places have you traveled?
I've been to, well, I went to America. That's the last
Yes,
time I,
but our guests don't know about it.
yeah, okay. So I lived in Fresno when I was in my early 20s. I got married in Fresno. My husband was he was English, but he was American because his mum was a GI bride. She married this guy who in this is American sailor, and he was Indian, Native American,
Oh,
most
right.
anyway. You could see just by looking at him, but nobody knew what tribe or whatever he came from because he had been adopted. So my daughter, if you see a picture of my daughter, you can see she's got the straight hair. I mean, it's really, really straight. Yeah, and she's got the really dark black eyes, you
Oh,
know,
wow.
and she does
Beautiful.
the features. Yeah, she looks like a Pocahontas. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we got married in Fresno. He was 8 when his mum took him back to England, and but he always wanted to return to America, and I said, "Oh, I'd love to go there." So we went on holiday first to. We traveled around California, and I met his dad, and I decided that I fell in love with America. I just fell in love with it, and I cried on the airplane coming home. In fact, it was like we had
Oh,
3 weeks just traveling in California, and so I said I want to go back, and and we both agreed that we would go back. Why not? He was a citizen, American citizen, he wanted to go back, and so we went back, and we got married over there, and yeah, so I got a green card, and then after like I think it was 2 years in Vegas, and no, in Fresno, I lost my job. Robin fell out of a tree because he was a lineman. So he fell out of a tree, a branch stuck in his eye. So he was afraid to go back to work again. He really injured himself really badly. And he was afraid to go back to and work in that line of business again. So we both decided that we wanted to go to Las Vegas. Why not? Let's just go to Las Vegas.
a lot of jobs there.
Yeah, that's right. I lost my job and I was working for Walmart. I lost my job because I couldn't work the hours they wanted me to because of my daughter. Yeah.
Well, did you also travel in Europe or other places?
I've been to Germany. I've been to Ibiza and Greece, Bulgaria, um,
Wow.
oh, Turkey,
Did you say Turkey?
Turkey. Yeah,
All right, me too.
that's
Oh,
a
wow.
chieftain in Turkey.
Oh, that's right. You told me
Yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
Well, if you could go any place right now, where would it be?
Um, I'd love to come back to America.
Come back to America. Oh my gosh.
No, I know, I know.
Okay, well, that's
If I could, I would.
I mean, I sorta knew that, but I'm surprised still.
Yeah.
Okay, my third question is, when did you realize you had psychic powers?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I always kind of knew. Do you know what I mean? I always knew that there was
Yeah.
more than what I was being told there was, because I was brought up in a family where there's no religion, no talk of God really. We had Christmas because they could get, it wasn't religion, it wasn't like a Christian sort of thing. So I knew my mum and dad liked to see psychics and things like that. So I was aware of this, but it was never spoke about in my family really like that. So I don't know. I mean, if I was psychic, I was always told that I was either listening and being nosy, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I must have been, you know. And I could see spirit when I was a little girl, when I was like, I don't know, baby, toddler. I can remember seeing it and telling my sister when she was trying to cuddle me and get me to sleep. and I was telling her that there was something on the ceiling and it was moving, and you know, and she's like saying, "When you go to sleep, just go to sleep." She wanted to go back downstairs and watch telly.
And she didn't see it.
No, and I'm like, she said, "If you don't shut up, it's going to come and get you." Well, that was it. That was it. I freaked. I couldn't see it ever again. Right? I got
Right.
a headache, a really massive headache that night. I started wetting the bed, right? Because I was so scared. And
Wow.
yeah, and then I never seen it again. But I was always afraid of it. I could sense it. Do you know what I mean? But it scared me.
And you were scared because you were
Yeah,
a child, you think? I mean,
yeah,
as you grew
because
up?
it said that it was going to come and get me. You see?
Oh, wow. That makes sense,
Yeah,
a child
yeah,
not knowing.
yeah. And so there was that. And
And what
oh, there
about
was
these
so
orbs? Are these orbs new? I saw that orb in front of you yesterday when we were talking. Are
yeah,
these new
it
or
was right there, wasn't it? Right, just here.
yeah. Yeah, what's that all about? Has that been happening for a long time?
Sometimes, all depending where this is. I don't know. There, there it is now. There it is now. Isn't it? If I move over, see, that's it. There, yeah,
Oh. Oh my gosh.
yeah. It's on my face.
Well, yesterday it was like a flashing light when I saw it. It was like
Uh,
it flashed in and flashed out.
Strange, isn't it?
Interesting.
Yeah, because it comes and goes. I suppose it's because we're talking about it. We probably get more prominent now. You know, you see it. Look, it's getting. Yeah.
Now, when I saw Jay's show, I noticed you really had a lot to say about crystals. And I'm wondering when you started using them, or do you have anything to tell us about crystals in your life?
Yeah. Um. As you know, I can sing, and I never used to be able to sing
Crazy.
at all. Right.
Your voice is beautiful.
Until was Kieran? He was about 6, so it was 14 years ago. In 2008, that would be 14 years ago. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I was moving up, to a different town, and I was nervous because I was on my own and I was moving to London, and I had a house full of furniture to move, and I was really, really nervous. So when you get nervous, you get the shits, right? And sickness, and you just can't function because it's like everything just too much, too much.
Stomach, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought there's got to be a crystal because I knew about crystals. I've been working with crystals, yeah, and finding them sometimes even, yeah. And so I thought, well, maybe I've got a crystal in my collection that will make me stop feeling nervous. Give me a little bit of courage, Dutch courage to get my shit done. You
Right.
know. I had loads of packing to do. It was like only had like 10 days left or a week even, and so I went and looked for these crystals, and I found this one for to calm your nerves, yeah, and stop diarrhea. And that's exactly what it said, to stop sickness and diarrhea. But it said put it behind your ear. Stick it behind your ear with a bit of sticky tape. So I did, and it got me through. The next day, I was feeling better. I wasn't on and off of the toilet all the time. I
You
got my
felt
packing done,
calmer?
and people came to help me then. It's like people just all of a sudden started coming over to help me, and uh,
Well, what happened
people.
with the singing?
Well, they'll just
I
say
mean,
that the
how did you
crystal.
discover that you could sing?
Yeah, well, this was a week later, right? So I've got my packing done. I'm thinking that this is
Oh.
it's done its job, and
Oh.
I'm going up to London a week later, listening to music. I was singing all week, getting my stuff done ready to go. I was unpacking, And it wasn't until the day that we were driving up to London that I was singing to the music on the radio, and I've gone, "Did you hear that? Did you just hear me?" And the guys looked at me like, "What? He didn't know me." I said, "I can sing." He went,
Oh, because he didn't know you couldn't sing.
No, no, no. And honestly, I tell you, I would have chopped off my arm to be able to sing like I can now. And
Yeah,
all
well,
it took
I
was,
didn't have
and that
to
was
do
an
that.
accident. An accident. I didn't know it was going to do that for me.
So now you keep doing it every once in a while? Is that how it works? That you keep doing
Yeah.
it?
Well, this morning I woke up and I know it was early, and I have had I've had COVID, yeah. So
Yeah.
I tried singing this morning, and it just wasn't there, right? And I thought, oh, I'll have a cup of tea, I'll drink some water, put some spearmint on my throat or something like that, yeah. And then I thought, no, that's it. I'm just going to put this in my ear, right? So I put it in that ear, and I put it in that ear just in case it was the wrong side. So I put one
Yeah.
both, yeah. And that they said there, and then it came.
Wow. Well, you have a
It's
lovely voice. You're in a band now. I can't
in a
believe it.
band,
How long have you been in your band, Mandy?
um, about 2 or 3 months, I think.
And everybody, you can see Mandy on her channel. You can see her singing.
Yeah,
Shield Maiden, Divine Feminine. And I want to say hello to some people in the chat. There's V. Let's see. Can you tell me
oh, we
about
got
my
quite a few
psychic?
people.
I was wondering, can you make that question a little clearer? Can you tell me about my psyche? Can you tell me a little more exactly what question you want to ask? I'm going to star some people that have questions in here.
Okay,
Oh, before I do that, I have one more question.
okay.
Is there anything you would like us to know about you that we may not know? Especially first time people here might know, they might not know anything about you. If there's anything you want to tell us more about or anything you want us to know, let us know.
um, well, it's a miracle. My voice is a miracle. I know that much
That's for sure.
for sure. And if I hadn't gone to London, I never would have got this voice ever, because I wouldn't have needed to use that crystal.
You wouldn't have felt nervous, right?
I wouldn't have been nervous, no, and I wouldn't have gone looking for it. And also, the only reason I had it was because the night before, right, or the night before I actually went searching for this crystal, a friend of mine called Stephen came to ask me not to go, right?
Oh,
And yeah, and he brought these crystals with him, and he said, "I know you're going to go. I don't want you to go." He said, "But I've got you a present." And it was these, a
oh my
box full
gosh.
of tiny crystals, right? And
Yeah,
there was like 2 dozen of these.
that would fit right in your ear?
But they were too small to fit in my ear, but I put
Oh,
them behind my ear, right there, with a band-aid, a sticky bit from a band-aid.
oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
Coinky dink.
And what it does is it removes blockages and things that you like nervous. Your throat gets So I suppose that would be blue for your throat chakra. Your throat chakra would get imbalanced, something, and this removed a block maybe that I had.
Wow. Um, well, that's very interesting. You have such an interesting life.
Yeah.
Um, as far as questions go today, um, I can offer you a mini read on my with my tarot cards, just a 3 card spread. Mandy,
Yeah,
what will you be doing? Will you be using your law of attraction cards or
I
something
can.
else? Or
I got crazy sexy love notes cards. Those
yes,
are good. Um, angel answers. I've got the
I love that.
tarot.
So,
Got the
do you
tarot.
want people to request a certain deck, or
Yeah. We could work with Diana Cooper's unicorn, Magic of Unicorns. These are really good. The Law of Attraction cards, or the Law of Attraction cards, getting into the vortex and staying there. I've been studying the Law of Attraction, so I can give some advice for the cards as well. This is money in the Law of Attraction. These cards, um, energy oracle cards.
we have a lot of cards here, so you
I
can ask a question. Um, I know some people are getting a little impatient.
loads.
Let's see, and let me just give some more wrenches. And what I'm going to do, Mandy, I'm going to see if I can find the questions and star them so I can do them in order. And
Okay.
Kayla says somebody's been rude. I'm not sure who. Oh, oh, because Avi is very adamant about getting the question first. And Abby, your question is first. You were one of the first people here. Um, let's see. And V wants to know what the cards reveal. Let's see here. Can you be added? Kayla, absolutely. I'm adding you. And I'm adding V and Avi. Wendy, yes, Wendy. Yeah, Geocosmic Valentine has a wonderful astrology channel. And if you want a card or a mini reading, let us know, Wendy. And Kayla, I have you starred. V, I have you starred. Okay, we're good. So Abby is first. And your question, I'm not actually finding the question, but I think it was about somebody else. Do you
Yeah,
remember
something
the
about the neighbor.
question?
Does a neighbor like her or something like that?
They want to know if the neighbor likes them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so would you tell me, what does my neighbor think of me? It says it there. Would you tell me what my neighbor thinks of me?
Oh, there it is.
Avi wants to know,
Okay.
what does my neighbor think of me? Avi wants to know, what does the neighbor think of her?
Okay. I'm asking, does the neighbor like you? It's iffy. I got an iffy answer. Let's see what the I'll see what the energy is around that
Okay, she will eventually.
eventually. Okay.
Yeah. She's not looking, she's looking from a different point of view, you know, from an upside down. You've got the hangman.
So they're not quite on the same page. She has a little different perspective.
Not yet, yeah. Yeah. And it's
Okay.
the resistance to change. She's unable to move on. She's obstinate, and she's not a very happy person. Not very happy at all. I think that maybe they have bad experiences in the past or something like that.
Okay, I'm getting some answers with the tarot.
Right?
It says your energy is to go ahead and accept change. But in the past, there have been some things hidden having to do with the neighbor, um, some deception. And in the future, I see some disagreements and some chaos. Um, that's what I got.
Yeah, but this person doesn't want that because they're like a visionary, right? And ambitious. They don't want to be falling out with neighbours. I've got the King of Wands, you know.
Well,
Um,
we can go deeper if you want a reading with me or with Mandy. I know you can go to the description and get my Etsy. Um,
it's something to do
and
with old grief, and having to accept you. Yeah, I
do you
can't move
want,
on.
in case they want a more in-depth reading, do you want to give them how to get a reading from you, Mandy?
Yeah, you could go on my channel and leave a link, leave a message in one of the comments. That's always a good way. Or
Okay,
email me on Mandy Dustan. That's Mandy Dustan and 1969 at gmail.com.
okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah, give you more in-depth reading. Yeah.
all right. Um, I'm starring Ashish. Okay, after I start, I can't read it. So Ashish.
Ashish.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. And Avi has a lot of comments about before we go from Avi. He felt
Uh,
different from she or
I
he,
just avoid them. I'm
different
not
from other
like
people.
they said.
GD, welcome.
Mm.
I'm starring you.
Well,
Okay,
she
let me.
said I'll avoid them. They're bad people. I don't like them. Yeah, I would avoid them if I was you, Dar. Honestly, I would. They're opinionated. You don't need that.
Okay,
Just let
I
people come to
believe this
you.
is the next question. Pardon?
I said just to let people come to you. That's what I do now. I don't bother going to people. They come to me. They realize in the end that you're okay.
Instead of pressing them or making them feel uncomfortable or. And we
Well,
can't agree with
you can always
everybody.
say hello and stuff like that. You can always say hello. But
Yeah,
sometimes you just get these neighbors that are just really, really nasty pieces of work, don't you?
but we
I've had,
don't have to expect everybody to love us either.
exactly. That's right.
Just because they're our neighbor, you know.
Just keep yourself to yourself. Yeah.
What Donna not know about myself? Um, I wonder,
What
can you
don't you know
clear
about
up
yourself?
that question a little more? Can you tell me about my psyche?
So
You-
what don't I know about myself?
I'll just give you a mini reading. Do you want to give him a card? Him or her?
Yeah. What don't they know of himself?
Donna?
Oh,
Okay,
I
let
got
me
the Page
see.
of Pentacles. There's a financial opportunity coming, a new job, and a message about money. That's what I got.
Well, I have that there's something that you're not seeing totally clearly and you have a big decision to make. There are two different choices. What I got was the 2 of swords. And it means that you're blinded to something. You need to see more clearly. And in order to do that, be very temperate. Don't drink too much. Don't do anything in extreme. Sit
Yeah.
quietly with yourself, meditate, and you will find the answers. But it does say to get an inner balance, a peace inside, and then you'll know what to do. If this
Yeah.
answers your question. Okay. Do you have more, Mandy?
No, well, I got the King of Pentacles reversed. So you could be lacking a bit of people skills. Um, so you're adverse to changing. So maybe there's some things you might need to change about yourself. But apart from that, the other card is good news, financial opportunity, and maybe a new job coming. Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe that's having
But
to do with that decision.
yeah, and you know, you need to brush up on your people skills.
Um,
There's strife, argument, and tension, unhealthy competition, and a no-win situation.
yeah, mine said something about competition also.
Yeah,
Conflict.
unhealthy competition, arguments, and yeah,
I want to welcome Kayla and say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that.
yeah,
And I wanted to give you a reading. We can pick what card we feel we want to pick for the Mandy. If you want to do Oracle or Tarot, it's fine with
yeah.
me. And if
Well,
they're suggesting a certain card, that's good too.
so do you go for Kayla? Yeah,
Yeah, let's pick something for Kayla. Okay.
I'll give you a unicorn, the magic of unicorns card
Ooh.
for Kayla.
Oh, it looks like things are going to really be changing very fast for you. I got the Knight of Swords. Um, Now, in the past, there's been some daydreaming going on, which is fun because it's fine. It's like preparation. It's like ideas, creative ideas. But now the action is coming in. You're going to be starting to implement some of the ideas you have had in the past. And you're going to have focus and stability in the future if you decide you're going to really go for it. Whatever you think you need to do that you've been daydreaming about, manifesting, do it. Just do it. I'm afraid I have to leave for a moment during your reading, Mandy.
Okay, darling.
I'll be right back.
This won't be long. I'll be there in a minute. I'll wait for a card to jump out. So anyway, about this crystal, when I went to London, right, on the way up, I realised I could sing. Oh, my dream come true, and it must have been something to do with me going to London. I thought maybe it's because my energy's so high, 'cause I was excited about the move as well as nervous. And so when I got there, my son was staying with my sister for the first like 6 or 8 weeks, and I went out. I went to the karaoke. I met musicians because I was vibrating. I'm a musician now. You know, I'm a singer. It was great. I was out on the karaoke. I met people who played the guitar, and I was invited to go to this like it was a church, and in the church they had band practice. We could like drum in. They had a drum there. They had loads of guitars and microphones, stands, and a teacher as well. And it was all free. And I met some really, really famous guitarists at this place, you know, and it was great. I mean, I'm in this band now. We've got records that we're going to make and sell, release, but we need a guitarist to make this music, right? To preferably, yeah, and someone to play the piano. I know loads and loads of guitarists in London, and I know a woman who would come down, and it's like, shall I just go up there? Because I could so easily get one up there. Because that's when I went up there, because I was vibrating as a musician. I was attracting all these musicians into my life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Law of attraction.
Law of
Wow.
attraction, yeah, big time. But there was something that was stopping me from making it, you see, because you got to stay on a positive vibe. You got to keep you got to stay your vibe up. You got to keep your energy up to be able to go through with getting what you want through the law of attraction. And there was something in the way, something stopping it all the time, making me sad. And since I've had to let go of that to be able to make anything of my life, because there's no way holding on to sadness doesn't get you anywhere. And it wasn't until I actually let go of it. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Kay?
I've been working on it. I just wrote a letter to an ex, yes,
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
needed to let go of.
yeah. I
And
dreamt about him last night, actually. I asked if I could dream about it. I did. I did this like meditation. It was a law of attraction meditation, yeah. And it said to ask for the answers, and I did, and I got it.
all
In
right.
my dream. It was her. She was there talking to me, but was like we met quite by accident.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I just got to let it go and let it happen, and that if just let it go now and make this happen instead.
It's so funny about letting go because on one hand, it's so easy. After you've done it, it's so easy. It seems so easy, but it's getting to that point of really wanting to let it go.
You've got to want to let go.
You
You
have
know,
to,
I mean,
yeah, really want it.
yeah, I put up with hell from my ex, and it wasn't until I stopped loving him that I could actually let him go. You know, he was abusive, he was an alcoholic, but I loved him, and I didn't want to love him. But it's that love that stops you from being able to let go, isn't it? But in the end, eventually, it does die. Love does die. If you don't water your garden, it's going to die, isn't it? If you don't look after it.
Well, I don't think love ever dies, but
Oh, I lost. I
I think
didn't.
forgiveness
I cried for him at his
I think
funeral.
forgiveness and gratitude really help with
Yeah,
letting go. For me, when I once I love a person, I don't stop,
yeah.
because if you love unconditionally, then it just
I mean, maybe I did always love. He's not alive anymore. He died of cancer. But at his funeral, I was crying. I was terrible. It was horrible. Crying
because
for
you were
because
close to him. You were so
yeah,
close
I
to
was
him.
with him for 7 years. You know, but I had to fall out of love with him because it was toxic. You know.
Yeah. So maybe you let go of the toxicity, the toxic part of that love.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah. And then I was able that then I was free. Yeah.
Well, I
So
have a question. We just did Kayla, right?
no, this is for Kayla.
Oh, okay. Then I need to get the energy in mind. Can you go first,
Yep,
Mandy?
sure.
And I'm going to
Yep.
put Kayla's energy in here. I got confused for a moment.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about the crystal, because I finished off that conversation we were having about when I got to London, and now I knew I could
Right.
sing. So I thought, right, that's it. I'm a singer. I'm in London. I'm in the land of opportunity, basically. No children for 2 months, because while I was getting my apartment all together, and setting up a school and stuff for my son to go to, my sister was looking after him, and he was going to school in Cornwall. You know,
All right.
so during that time while I unpacked, got everything put away, got things prepared, you know, and then they come back. He came to join me after Christmas.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Right. So it
Okay.
says go
Kayla.
with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. This is for Kayla Tillett. Okay, I'll read it. It might not have been 8 weeks, it might have been 6. I don't know. It's like ages. Anyway, Go with the flow.
Go ahead, Mandy. I have an interesting reading for her, too.
Okay. Life is like a river, sometimes racing and other times quiet and still. Right now, the currents of the universe are flowing in your favor. So relax, surrender, and allow the tide you're on to carry you forward. If your life feels like a rushing torrent, enjoy the exhilarating ride. However, recognize that there may be submerged rocks, eddies, or even waterfalls to negotiate. And ask your unicorn to help to keep a protective ball of white light around you. Okay, so you surround yourself in a white ball of protection. If your life seems to be meandering along rather slowly, accept this too as a gift. This is what you need right now, so let go of any frustrations or boredom. Don't try to push ahead, rather, take the opportunity to relax and enjoy the peace. Look at the beauty of the world as you drift along. Overall, your guidance is to trust the universe. Your unicorn is asking you to allow the wisdom of the invisible forces of the cosmos to direct you. Know that what is happening is for the highest good. Swimming against the current would only drain your energy and inner resources. The more you trust the flow, the more your unicorn can steer you on your journey. You are being prepared for the next phase. Have faith that all is in divine right order. To go with the flow, right? Close your eyes and relax. Do this now. Close your eyes and relax. See or sense the river of your life. Is it fast or slow, wide or narrow, deep or shallow? Ask your unicorn to place a protective ball of white light around you. You are held in unicorn energy. Now surrender to the cosmic current. Sense yourself floating along, quickly or slowly, in perfect safety. Enjoy the journey, and your affirmation is I relax and go with the flow. Okay?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm showing that there's been a lot of hard work happening in the past, and things are coming to fruition. You're meeting some of your goals, and in the future, the world is in your hands. You got the world
Oh,
in your
nice.
hands. So enjoy.
Yeah. Easy to go with the flow then.
Go with the
Should
flow.
I, should I wait for Dorina? Is this a lady or
Uh,
Dorina?
Ashish, I think this person was next. I can't tell really whose question is next, but I have everybody starred who has a question. Um, Ashish, are you still here? Well, I'm going to put some energy into the cards for Ashish.
Okay. Well,
I
I'll
hope
use my
I'm pronouncing that
pendulum
right.
for that question.
What?
I'll use my pendulum.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to just look at the surrounding energy. Go
Okay.
for it.
Okay. Ashish wants to know, should I wait for Harina? That's how you say it, isn't it? Harina? Yes.
Okay.
It started moving right away. Uh,
I'm going
Let's
to do
see.
the yes no cards.
Let's see, yes, right? So we'll put it there.
Oh gosh, I got to know.
Did you?
Yeah, but I believe in reading the energy around the situation. The hard and fast no's are difficult. What is your pendulum? What is your
My
pendulum
pendulum
saying?
says yes.
It's saying yes.
Yeah, I could do one of these cards as well.
Yeah, I have a way of getting a yes, no, and putting energy in as well into the tarot. So let me see what we have here. We have that you are sensible, you're a nurturing person, you are practical, security is important to you. It looks like there has been something very, very painful in the past that you've had to go through. There's been some backstabbing. Um, you were very tired of all this, and in the future, you're going to feel more outgoing. Your creativity is coming into play. You're going to be able to manifest and really, you're going to find your life turning around in a very positive
Yeah.
way.
I've I got three cards here. Um, it's one, you need helpful people around you. Then it says there's something better, and you are ready.
Oh, and also I got a yes with the tarot. I trust that. I don't
Yeah.
trust my pendulum and I don't really trust the yes no cards, but I trust the tarot totally.
Right.
So good, that confirms your yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, I just saw a picture. I just saw a question. The past was very difficult. That's what she says. Um,
Well, I contact my family after
Now I
everything.
know I'm not in order of the questions. I'm just gonna have to go with it because it's very hard to see what's happening when you're on StreamYard on the screen.
Yeah. All right. True
Will
love
I
wants to know
contact my family?
my family after everything they did to me, or should I leave it and move on? Should true love the family? Will they change?
Oh, show you contact your family. Okay. I'm gonna do this with the tarot. True love. You're scared that you'll get the problem again?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
well, speaking off the top of my head, I'm thinking, yeah, you know the answer already.
yeah,
That question tells me that you know the answer, but I'll see what the energy is around it. You're going to have new opportunities.
she feels that she hasn't got any control around them. They're inconsiderate and
And
aggressive.
you don't have to fight with that. You don't have to fight
Yeah,
it.
and it causes confusion and it's a misuse of power.
Well, I have three very strong cards that all say that you're going to have a new idea about things. You're going to get new information. I got the Page of Cups. I got the Ace of Cups, new ideas. You're going to have new love, new relationships. That's the Ace of Cups. And you're going to have a new path is going to present itself, possibly travel or moving.
Yeah,
So
that's not
all,
that far away.
all of them are saying the same thing. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
Mandy.
yeah, that's not that far away actually, because you got the star in the recent past, which is your positive change and calm after a difficult phase. Yeah, you had sleepless nights and been overwhelmed by maybe guilt and regret. Time heals wounds, but you've got happiness and health and achievement, family ties. So no, don't. Was it like after they did to me? Well, it says here family ties and inheritance. Yeah, investments. No, then you've got the Queen of Cups. So I think you should stay in contact with your family. That's what the question is, isn't it? After everything they did to me. Right, so this
I
is
think
about
there's
family
going to have to
ties.
be a bit of protection happening.
Yeah,
The white light of protection to put it on yourself if you feel that you want to go back into that situation. I mean, it is your family, so you very
yeah,
well might want to go back into that situation. But I would meditate and really see if this is the best thing for you to go back into that energy or not.
yeah,
And
because it's,
don't judge yourself for the answer. You may not want to face it again, or you may. So,
yeah,
yeah,
she
reach
thinks there
for
may
the
be a
answer.
hidden
Ask
agenda
your
there.
angels.
Yeah. It says listen to your inner voice.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, I'm
You,
trying to figure out who's next.
she fears being on her own, you see. That's what she fears is being
Oh,
on
you
her own.
don't have to fear that
Entertain.
because you're going to make new friends.
Yeah.
You don't have to fear that. Some new, wonderful, positive energy is coming into your life.
Yeah.
I
Doing
know it's
yourself
easier said than
best.
done to get rid of the fear, but the opposite of fear is faith.
Yeah.
So
You should
believe. Believe in yourself. Believe you're going to have good coming to you and let it in.
that's
Sometimes
right.
we have to let go of the past to let the new in. Doesn't mean you have to completely cut them off,
No,
but
but
let them go to be healthy. Let them go to the extent that it's healthy for you.
for you, because
What I
you
mean?
need to take a break. I've got the Four of Swords for you.
Yeah, because no
Okay.
one else is going. No one
You
else is
need to,
you.
no,
You
she
have
needs
to
to
do it.
you need to nurture yourself, right? Take some time out. Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about anyone else but you. Okay, because you've got the Four of Swords, and this card says you need rest, recuperation, meditation, and recovery from a conflict. You need to
Exactly.
take time out, a well-earned break. Deal with it tomorrow when you're feeling up to it. Until then, look after yourself, because no one else will.
No one else will, really.
And she's got the Nine of Pentacles as well, which says that she's on her own for just for now. It's not. There would. I don't think I had many majors in there at all. If I had one, so it's not like it's gonna three. So it's not like it's gonna be forever. It's just a phase you're going through, but you can take it as a healing opportunity as well. See?
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Mandy. Oh, well, Chrissy Black is a Libra like me. She
Coming
wants
in.
love reading. So I've been putting love into my cards for you, Chrissy. See what you have.
I'm
Okay, I
gonna
mean,
do the
Libras
angel
love
card.
love. And sometimes it's very hard for a
Love
Libra to be
you.
alone, even though, I mean, I love my own company, but still, it would be good to be sharing. Ah, it says it's a time of celebration, friendship, and parties. I hope you're able to get out there and be with people. It sounds like in the past you were torn between two decisions, but it looks like you made that decision and that life is more positive now. But don't be surprised if in the future you're having to do a lot of meditation alone to ask Spirit what to do. And I'm going to need another card for this. Your question was, what's coming for you? Okay, let's see if I see any people coming.
Mm.
There is going to be some temptation, so do be a little careful in your choices of people. Look for things like red flags, like alcoholism, drug addiction, that kind of thing, and avoid that. Move on. There will be other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, it looks like there has been some depression, some boredom. You're needing to find some balance and organizing your time and your desires. You're going to have happiness, Um,
Love reading this.
the way you're going to do it is you're going to manifest. You're going to manifest the type of person that you want and make sure that you are the kind of person you want. In other words, if you're the kind of person you would choose, you're going to be ready to accept love from someone that has the qualities that you admire. So be sure you have those qualities before you get involved with someone. Work
Yeah,
on
that's what I
yourself
got.
first.
Yeah.
Yes, Mandy, what did you get?
I got when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. So give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. And then the next one I got is Ostara, and it's for fertility. And it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So,
Well, I'm taken from this that it's not going to happen immediately, but
no,
there
she's
will
got
be
to look
romance
after
in your
herself
life.
first. Yeah,
Pardon?
you need to look after yourself first. Get
That
yourself
love will
in
come.
care for yourself. Okay. Yeah, because I think it's important that we love ourselves. If we want someone to love us the way we want to be loved, we need to love ourselves that way as well. You know, it says you are a giver and God loves you for that. Now it's time to give to yourself. I am helping you to spiritually open your body through the process of relaxation. So you see that relaxing has its own productive side to it. The more that you allow me and others and the other angels to give to you, the more you will be able to give to others. Your soul has called out to heaven, begging for some rest and relaxation. You have been working ceaselessly and you have also been juggling many other people's interests. Now it is time for your reward. This is a directive from heaven. Take care of yourself and don't allow yourself to be swayed from this important mission. Take steps right now to create time for relaxation. You will feel happier and have more peace of mind as a result, which will benefit everyone in your life.
Well, it's just crazy how the cards correspond, the
They
oracle
certainly
cards with
do.
the tarot. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, they do. They really do. And,
They
even the
do.
cards I picked out, the two cards I picked out, they go together.
I know.
Yeah, because it says
Crazy.
springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel dark, heavy, or depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious food, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. So there you go, there's your love life. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colors in your wardrobe and home, and draw back the curtains to let in natural light. You can paint a sunnier outlook within yourself, which will give rise to all sorts of new opportunities since like attracts like. Feel more energized and powerful as you spruce up your inner and outer worlds. Then capitalize on this increased vigor by starting a new project that really makes your heart sing with excitement.
All right.
Yeah, this card could signify pregnancy. You will be involved with a successful child conception, your adoption or custody. Your desires will be fully manifest in the springtime. There will be a resurrection of the old. Your new ideas or ventures will be successful. It's an opportune time to make life changes. So love yourself. That's your love life. Love
Well,
yourself
I hope
first.
these things resonated.
Yeah.
And GD, I've just been putting energy into the cards for you. GD, how, Lissy, you were wondering if you wanted to ask what you can expect between you and Gary. Okay, let me see.
Respect. Me and Guri.
Wow, it's crazy how many times I'm getting the card for this group of being emotionally overwhelmed and needing to rest and take care of yourself. It looks like a lot of people are feeling this. Um,
Yes,
I got
I'm just going
for
to
you,
screen
GD, and you're
GD.
wanting to know what to expect.
What
Um,
happened between GD and GS, if anything?
I'm not sure what. Ooh, it looks like there's been a painful time for you in the past. Um, but the battle is half won. You're let's see, in relation to Gari, let's see if there's anything in relation to Gari. There's going to be a confrontation. I'm not seeing a lot of positive energy between the two of you.
Yeah, the
I
future's not
see
revealed
some
yet.
excuse me?
Says the future's not revealed yet.
I'm seeing
Maybe,
there is boredom, there's worry, there's deception, but there is going to be in the future a new path not having to do with this person. That's what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling the energy between you and this person. It says
no,
you're gonna have new choices, new opportunities. You're gonna have a desire for changing yourself in a good way, possibly
yeah,
travel.
being more independent.
Go ahead, Mandy.
I got independence, that she's going to be more independent. Yeah,
Okay.
and you got bright prospects, positive change coming, calm after a difficult phase, and optimism. So this person is inconsiderate and insecure, and that's the direction
So it sounds like the
and aggressive.
energy might not be that great. Oh,
Yeah,
excuse me, Mandy. Yeah, just
so she's gonna have
'cause I got the
you
devil
had to,
card for the other person.
yeah, she's had to defend her territory and have courage under fire, protecting what's yours.
Yeah, defending territory. Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
and you have strength, balance, diplomacy. There might be someone trained in law, someone who's professional, knowledgeable, who can bring a bit of diplomacy. Yeah, strength and balance.
All right.
This
I'm
person
gonna
is
close up.
rigid, impatient, and excessive control, abuse of power. Easy. However, you have what you need: the family, the happiness, um, everything. You don't really need anything else.
Um,
And then
see.
I've got Five of Pentacles, which is your hopes and fears. You don't want to be on your own. You don't want to be out in the cold. Who does? And you fear a missed opportunity, focusing too much on the material.
But I wouldn't
And you're
fear.
resisting change. Yeah. And you feel unable to move on.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay.
I was just gonna say I don't think you need to fear missing that opportunity. Things are happening as they should happen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
a born leader, visionary, independent. Again, I've got another card that says independent.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. So independent.
I hope that helps.
Yeah,
And
I'm glad.
I am gonna close off the questions because I just get too tired being on over an hour. But I believe this is our last question. If I have missed someone, please use the big red check question marks if I missed somebody, and maybe I could take one more question
Okay.
or a question that I missed. But
Right.
RKRK says, please
I'm
take my question. My name is
still trying to
Remat
help you. Go
Kar.
chat.
Does my ex, Manav Kapoor, still have love for you? And will he reach out? I want to read for you. Do you want him to reach out? It sounds to me like you do. Okay, I'm going to see if he's going to reach out. And I'm going to see if I can tell how. Ah, phew.
At the moment, he's withdrawn. He's
Do
withdrawn.
you want to go first?
Were you going, were you? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
said at the moment, he's withdrawn.
Oh, okay.
Withdrawn.
I,
Yeah.
my first card says he feels abandoned. He or she, I think, feels
Yeah.
abandoned.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
And exiled. Things were done in haste. Yeah. But there
mine,
will be fairness and truth and cause and effect, legalities, accountability. Yeah. Justice.
I'm getting that there's going to be an opportunity. You got the Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity coming up for a good change, inspiring change, good news. And in the future, also, there's going to be someone else in your life, someone who is psychic and
Yeah.
very emotionally supportive. So wait for that. Instead of looking back, look forward.
Yeah. Because she's got cooperation and teamwork around and practical solutions to this. Maybe have you started to a course or something like that at college? And it's because it's time for expansion. So maybe this was for a reason. This ending, you know,
Time for her to work on
yeah,
herself.
work on herself. Yeah, because there's old grief now. You have to move on, and you have to have acceptance and forgiveness. You're impatient. You can't express yourself. You feel like you've got learning disabilities. You know.
You know, sometimes it's just so hard when someone has left us. But what I found, and I must say I have too much experience in this area, my my feeling is that okay, when I have had a breakup, often I think, "Oh my goodness, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have broke up with them. Maybe they shouldn't have broken up with me. Whatever happened." And then I tend to go back and check in on it, and the same thing happens again. It's like
And
it doesn't help.
because every time you go back, you're saying it's okay for what you did to me last time.
It's like recycling the bad. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, not to say the
Time to
person
move
was
on.
bad.
Time
The
to move
person
on.
might be a beautiful person, but they just might not be the person for you.
That's it. Yeah. I've got the two of wands for you, and this is how others see you. They see you as progressing, planning for the future, being successful for your strength and your vision, and that you have courage to overcome obstacles. Okay?
Okay.
Hopes and fears is being forced to move, delay, and him holding off because you said you wanted to reach out, but you feel that he's not going to reach out. So I got The
Oh,
last card is the
I'm
Nine of
sorry, I
Cups.
was just checking out that question. Go ahead, Mandy.
Overindulgence, being smug, complacent, greed, dissatisfaction, materialism, overgenerous, poor lifestyle choices. Is this what he's made? Poor lifestyle choices. He's overindulged.
And you can't
Third
change
party. Third
and you
party.
can't change them.
Adultery and affair. Adultery and affair. And then I've got the Ace of Wands.
Ah, I believe that
Yeah.
was my card for her too. Yeah.
Yeah.
New
Expand your
idea.
potential. Expand your potential. You can get better than that.
Let your light shine.
Yes.
Spirit.
Get into your creativity. Then you become the Queen of Wands. This vibrant, magnetic, and determined woman. She's generous, philanthropic. She's popular. She gives good advice, and she's valuable assistance.
That
Freedom,
always
loving.
makes me think of Whimsy. Whimsy to me is like the perfect Queen of Wands,
Yeah, freedom, loving woman.
giving
Yeah,
and
I'm the
motivation.
Queen of Wands. Yeah, definitely. There you go.
Did I miss
Time to
anyone?
be on your own.
Let's see if I missed comments. Thank you. Thank you, True Love says, God bless you both. Thank you very much. Okay, we got that one. Just want to make sure we got all the questions.
Oh,
Okay.
and I really want him back, she says. This
What was
means that
that?
it's not complete still if he still has love for me. Okay.
Well, I think he still has love for you, but does that mean he's good for you? You know. But this is for entertainment purposes only, and you can reach inside yourself and ask for your answers because the answers are there within you. I know
Yeah.
it's so hard because
It's
we
hard.
long for a person when we've had love. We just long for that love that we
You don't
feel.
want to
But
let it.
be grateful that you're able to feel that love and share it with somebody else. That's just me speaking. Um, but I'm feeling the angels are wanting you to move on. I'm feeling that very strongly. But your own answers are the best. So go within, be quiet with yourself, and ask your angels.
Yes, he does still love her, but he's been tempted.
Oh, yeah, because I got that card too.
Substance abuse, maybe there's some drugs or something like that.
Something's interfering that is out of
Yeah,
this
he's
person's
restless
control.
and yeah, he's a bit of a they all talk no action, undelivered promises, lies, gossip, know it all. He's passionate. See,
And it can be easy to be hooked on the passion,
exactly.
really. But there's someone else out for you. I feel it so
Yeah, you've got the
strongly.
sun card. Then the sun card, which is success, happiness, hope, love, joy, satisfaction. So
It's
it's
the
there
most
for you.
positive card.
Yeah, it could be coming back. 'Cause this is understanding achieved, fulfillment.
Well, did you
Yeah,
have more for her? Because I
doing
was
a song.
about to thank you for being on the show.
You're tired. Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
do get that way.
give it
Cancer
time.
survivor.
Yeah,
But if everything's good, let's see.
yeah, the
Oh,
sun card.
for true love.
I have a son. They don't know about it. He is my first child. I don't want problems with him.
Ew. I didn't see that before. I mean, we already gave a
We
reading.
already give her a reading. I don't remember what it said, but
Well,
she
I'm
has a
trying to remember too, but
let us know about it.
I connect and I don't remember everything I just said. Hmm. That was
They
true love.
don't know she's got a baby.
Um, yeah, well, I don't see an exact question there, but I would be willing to read a little more if you have an actual question about that. But otherwise, we're gonna close up, and I'm just so glad everybody came. It's been very
There's
interesting. I always learn a lot when I do a reading for someone else.
there's going to be an uneasy truce, arguments and discord ahead, dwelling on past hurts and blocked grief. That's what you got to deal with.
Interesting. Okay, let's see if there was any new
Someone's
comment.
dwelling on past hurts and there's blocked grief. So it could be arguments and discord ahead.
I think true love is gone,
Ah,
but I hope you got what you needed from our reading. And I wish I
yeah,
could remember what I say, but when I do the reading, it comes in a different way. I can't
yeah. I
remember.
know. I remembered reading for her. Didn't I
But
pick
I'll
her the
tell you that
angel
wrote,
card? Something like that. We said that she's got to look after herself or something, wasn't it?
yeah, and the reading was so similar for a lot of people to look for the answers within yourself, to
Yeah,
manifest the good, let go of the bad. So
yeah.
when in
Look,
doubt,
no,
look in because you have the answers.
yeah.
So, Mandy, I'm so glad you came on the channel.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did as well.
And most of these people didn't hear us sing, but they can always look at the replay if they want to hear your beautiful voice.
Yeah,
No, mine
it's been
cracks.
fun, isn't it? It
It
was
was
fun.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, even my old voice, I could still sing a little with you.
yeah, it's
You sound
lovely.
like an
We can still
angel, I
do this
tell you.
on. We can still do this now and again, can't we? Come
Yeah,
on,
we'll
come
have
back
to come on
stage and have a little
together
sing.
again.
Yeah,
You're such a
yeah,
lovely
be
person.
nice. Yeah, you are as well. You're really lovely.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh,
Well, I want to wish everyone a wonderful day, even though it started out with a bang in America. But
yeah,
as I said earlier, when we didn't have too many people on, I do believe that this is happening for a reason and it's going to get the women and the Democrats out to vote. And we're going to turn this thing around. This is
yeah,
not good. We need our freedoms. So don't
yeah,
lose faith. Bring the vibration up and let's do it, folks. We can do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
So thank you, Mandy, again. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Okay, so I'm gonna say
interviewing me.
what?
I said thanks for interviewing me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
Well, let's stay on a minute behind the scenes, okay?
yeah, yeah, sure.
All right. Bye, folks.
Bye,
Have a beautiful day.
bye.